Today, we are going to talk about why many goal setting strategies, approaches don't work, and how to find the right approach for you that would serve you, that would be effective for you, and you will achieve finally your dreams, your goals, and whatever you want. So, welcome to our The Viral Leader podcast. And today I have a wonderful guest, my dearest partner, Margarita, and with first coaching. And we're going to talk and discuss from our personal stories, from our client stories, how we work on these topics with our clients and how to find the right approach. We will share our tips with you and let's move on. Welcome, Margarita. Thank you for helping me just to show up and to discuss this not easier topic for everyone because it is the beginning of our 2026 and everyone just thinking, okay, what is next? What is next milestone? What I'm going to achieve this year? So welcome.
Hi, Elena. Thank you so much for introduction. So my name is Margarita and I am a certified coach as well. So an expert in working with emotional states and inner motivation. And this is my expertise. So, and definitely I'm agree with you that this is the best time to start working with your goals, with your approach, to set up plans. And everybody, I would love to move that. Everybody at the beginning, especially, so it's the beginning of the year, we all put and we're all speaking about, yes, goals and having a new year resolution, but unfortunately, many people, they fail. So, and it's a great point to bring here to this conversation why exactly this happening. So because it's a hard time, so when you truly need to put all your efforts to build the plan and be consistent and be determined to implement everything what you just promised to yourself.
Yeah, great. I'm excited about this topic. And I remember how I struggled with this topic as well. Like every year, I set the same goals. And at the end of the year, I was, okay, what didn't work for me? Okay, maybe next year it will happen. So right now I want to talk about like not good strategy that some people use. And there are many strategies. We will talk maybe about some of them. What comes to your mind about like not working strategy that maybe you experienced or maybe you worked with your clients and found something helpful and clarity about that?
Definitely, I have some examples in my like on the top of my head. And the first one, when mostly clients and people, and my actually my colleagues and my friends who would start with everything at the same time. So, like for example, the 1st of January, so they decided, for example, get rid of something bad habits, yes, and everything, and just begin, I don't know, like for example, have a healthier year. So start with a professional, maybe trainer, or schedule maybe a free trainings a week. And then after a while, first of all, they were not prepared to that. And then they understood that they didn't have enough time. They even they were not satisfied with like exactly a result, because they put on their shoulders too many things and too much expectations. So that's why it's so important to, from the beginning, to decrease your importance, degree of the importance, I would say, maybe it could be described like that, because the slower you start, the more consistent you are, the better result you would expect. So no matter what, you just need to actually act, but not just immediately like build like expect that it would be your, I don't know, 24/7 habit. Not. We all have our obstacles, we have all our fears. That's why it's important to break down, first of all, your, I would say, maybe time, even maybe lifetime, yes, your daily activities, your daily routine, and build exactly that schedule where you would become the most efficient as you are, and you just go slow and do everything with a self-respect at the most.
It is totally resonating with me. You just described me because I am the one who just set very high expectation for myself. I usually start, I want to do this, I achieve this, and all of my aspects of my life I want to improve this year. And usually it is not realistic because I have limited resources. I have like very high expectations that it is not real to achieve. What happens usually with me, if I act like this, I act in the past like this, I was burnout and I thought, oh, I'm loser, I can't achieve my goal, so I will not do anything. So I was disappointed that I don't have enough discipline. I am not good enough. So I'm a loser or something like this. And I felt so bad about this and I just gave up. And it happened year by year before I started just very intentionally. What is truth about this? Realistic these goals. What would be a real expectation for me? What resources do I have? I really like smart system for setting goals, and I also use this with my clients as well. And how important this goal for me? Resources, how realistically, how inspiring this goal for me? Do I really want to achieve this goal? Or it just like for a check mark that I did this, but it was not really important for me. So a lot of criteria that right now I use before I start setting my goals, and reflection with myself, what is resonating with me, like to come back to reality, what is real about this goal. So thank you for highlighting this and sharing this experience. The next strategy of what I want to share that doesn't usually work is when, for example, you see very clear your goal. You already created a system, a strategy how to achieve this goal. You do actions, but in the end, it is not working. In this case, in this strategy, what I see, I want to start with the story, what happened with my client. So my client, he was a leader on director position, and he wanted to get a higher position, vice president. And we worked with him to get this role. So he wanted with all his heart to get this role, like higher status, more money, and like he was 100% sure that he wants this goal. And he was very skilled leader. He had everything to achieve this goal. But at the end, it was usually 5 levels of interview. At the end, he failed, and it repeated during the year, and we worked like to analyze what is going on. We prepared well, so it was fine. And finally, what happened, he will find out in our very deep conversation in our session that very deep he was scared and he sabotaged himself to get this role because this higher position meant for them that he would be very busy, no overtime working, no time for family, more responsibilities, more complicated work that unconsciously he didn't think about this. But when we dive deeply and start and open up layer by layer, what is going on with him, what is his blocker to get this, fine. And he was surprised. I didn't think about that in this way. So, and sometimes even very attractive goal, very dream, I don't know, something that we think it would be great, behind of that, it could cost you something like time, responsibilities, your relationship maybe like with your family, many other things. And also I had my personal situation like this. I remember on the COVID time, our project, I worked in IT company and our project was closed because of COVID, and I was looking for another job, and I was just be very good in this position. So I also just reached the last interview level and I failed for some reason. And when I worked with my coach, I realized that I don't like this job deeply. I was very good. I was successful on those positions, but deeply understanding I didn't work to deal with technology, and I was looking for something else, but I couldn't tell myself the truth about that. It was very, very deep, and it was not obvious for me that I don't want this job. And after that, my next step was I was looking for okay, not this job, what else? And it was the reason how I came to coaching. I was working that didn't work for me. I was found my obstacles, my limiting beliefs and what I truly want. And it helped me just realize my real passion, my real dream career and everything about that.
Sounds inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing. I would say that my career, so with coaching, started over like 2 years ago, and even now, currently, it's uh, it's exactly my passion, but I still have my like official job. So I also like to build something and achieve something. But I would say coaching itself gave me so much privilege, I would say, to understand myself, to understand people around me, to understand how to work with a team, with the team, yes, and what type of actually team you can build around you, and how to translate all these knowledges that I possess and I learn over the years, like decades in my career. So to the clients and give them understanding as well and sharing with them through my personal experience into like via coaching session so that everything I would say possible. And even if I look through like back in 2016 when I moved to the United States and look at where I'm currently now, and I understand that yeah, this is exactly the way what I should probably walk through, what I should have done, enable me to be here, to do what I do, to have a choice to do what I want, and always to be probably certain like an inspiration for certain people who look for this challenge, look for changes, and look for different maybe career path. So this is always important to compare everything what happened to you today only with yourself, looking back who you were and who you became today.
Yeah, I'm so grateful also coaching for this deep understanding yourself. And right now, we as coaches help to understand our clients themselves, right? To understand their needs, to understand where they are at the current moment, where they want to be, if it is real or it was from someone else, just popular, or maybe your family want you to achieve this goal or anything else. So, but deeply, it is not your goal. Also, what you are capable of and understand your resources. How much do you have? Do you have enough resources to achieve this goal or not? And like to get this clarity and to make a contact with yourself, with your inner voice, with your inner needs. It is so deeply, and I would say that this is the number one point where you need to start when you start setting your goals. What do you think?
When you start setting up your goals,
Yeah, like connection with yourself.
I mean, definitely evaluate what exactly you want to get, achieve, but look at this point where you
Uh-huh.
currently are. And then from you today, see yourself in the perspective maybe 90 days, for example,
Mhm.
1 year, and basically become responsible for building the strategy. Maybe this is nowadays, I would say, too popular word. Yes, strategy of like everything, but become a strategist of your life. So yes, look at your life more like observer, because we
Mhm.
don't have often opportunity to stop and truly to reflect on what we are in need exactly today and what would make us happy.
Mhm.
That's why just I would love again to mention that everything is important what we are doing in our life. We are doing from the perspective of feeling love, of giving importance to close people, to our family, to our like work, everything build and think about your goals with that sort of feeling, especially love. Because once you feel love, you will see how much your heart can be open and how much, like, actually you would become open to achieve in this
Mhm.
exact, I would say, mindset.
Yeah. What I also like, I'm very like imagination person. I like metaphors and I like to imagine. Use it for myself as well and with clients to imagine when you will achieve your goal, how you will feel, whom you will be, and what would be different for you at the end, what more you will get. For example, I want to get this promotion, but when you will achieve this, what more benefits you will get? What is behind of this goal? How would you like to feel just being promoted on, like, if you will imagine you're already there, right? And usually feelings helps us to get more clarity and to get more inspiration, and we already started to taste this, like achieving these goals, this, how it will taste for you, how you will feel in, when you will achieve this. Yeah, feelings are very important also in discovering yourself and how important it is for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%. Definitely.
And we usually work with our clients as coaching, asking them questions. I want to just maybe to brainstorm with you what questions people can ask themselves if, for example, they want to start tomorrow to set their goals for the year. What question would be helpful for them to get clarity, to set their goals, and to make it more effective and efficient.
Probably I would ask, I mean, I would start from myself because it's the easiest way. I would ask
Mhm.
myself what exactly I want to achieve, how I would love to achieve this.
Mhm.
Is it truly what I want to achieve? And what exactly behind that maybe goal, yes, or plan? What exactly makes me happy? And if start maybe diving deeper into myself, yes, I would love to ask, is it truly what I want to maybe like do or achieve? And am I able to sacrifice something to enable me to achieve this goal? So always like try to compare if it's like so much so important to you that you would be probably doing it and you will be trying to achieving that no matter what. So this is how I myself probably will ask and I identify like if this goal truly resonates with.
What also comes to my mind is just also to clarify the criteria of success. Something measurable. I like to work with measurable criteria because sometimes, like, it could be blurring, not very clear goal. But when you will put like measurable criteria of success, it will get like all puzzles together. It will get you clarity and it will get you to see a whole picture of this. So how it will look like, what would you feel, what more it will give you, and something about this, and what exactly, how you will understand at the end that you achieved this goal. Especially when I work with executive coaches in executive coaching with my leaders, for example, some of them can say, I want to improve this year my communication skill. And this is very general, right? It could be anything in this. And we need to narrow, okay, what exactly you want to achieve in your communication. Maybe to give a feedback, maybe like to be a better presenter, maybe to just get more clarity in your expectations for your employees. It could be anything, or conflict resolution, right? Like to find the right approach, how to manage conflict, or how to inspire you to grow, to develop new skills. And when we just set the measurable criteria, you will find what exactly you need, how you exactly you need to achieve this goal. And sometimes it is confusing. And my clients said, I don't know. So I want to achieve my goal, but I don't know how the success should look like, what would be measurable criteria. And I would say it is for many, many people, it is a problem to understand like measurable criteria of your success. Because we generally, I want to lose, for example, my weight. And I don't want exactly to put criteria. Okay, maybe I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to be more eating more healthy and, for example, just build my muscles more. So something that would tell you how you will understand in the end that you achieve these goals. I am sure that you face this as well, this challenge, like to find, identify the measurable criteria.
Definitely, yes. And actually, the most important, I was like thinking, oh, what are the next step will look like?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So this is always bring the client from his, I would say, world of his wishes, of his goals to the reality. This is
mm-hmm,
what coaches needs to do. So exactly like transform those thoughts, those imaginations, those metaphors to the next step and in the real life. Because we all could be happy with all these plans, but at the end of the today, so we just need to make them real, yes, and make sure that at the end we trust the client, we trust ourselves. But yeah, that's important that just the act, what exactly the first step, or
mm-hmm,
at least like the measurable, maybe a time frame when, like client or myself, I can do that. So when I can
mm-hmm.
start doing that, this is important. Yeah, I would say too.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about like if clients can't define the first step, it means like it is not clear at all. Like this goal, like understanding of their needs, something that would be helpful to achieve this goal. And sometimes I hear, I don't know, what would be your first step? I don't know. What you can do tomorrow, after tomorrow. So, like to be closer to your goal, right? And to start from something. And sometimes I see that it is not easy question for people.
Yeah, because it's about taking a responsibility of your next step.
Yeah, I agree, totally agree. So, we want to invite you to our group coaching session, and I want Margarita to explain what to expect from this program if you are on the right way for setting your goal and you want to do this differently that you used to do, and maybe you tried and it was not successful. We are here to support you and to create this surrounding of people who will be on the same page with you, who will work with you, share ideas, share energy to achieve this goal together and to get more clarity about your goals and your strategy, how you can achieve this goal.
Yeah, so I'm definitely excited to invite you to join our group coaching session and where you can create like resolutions, for example, for this year and build your best year. So to start this year. So, and take a new tool, for example, get more clarity, get new strategy and new momentum where you can even get community and become maybe meet your people to hang out with, and we invite you to our online group coaching, which calls where you are now and what you need for your breakthrough. And this is an online coach group, approximately around 1 hour and a half, and the investment just only $60 per person. And we are going to invite you this Sunday, January 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific Coast time. And it will become an experience where I would say definitely you wouldn't forget, because it will give you a momentum to plan your 2026 in the best way, and understand exactly what type of goals you can set up, and what strategy you can put, yes, and could build. Also, I would say exactly certain steps. Definitely, you will identify what you need to do next. And please leave us a comment, and we will send you more details about that.
Thank you, Margarita. And we are so excited to have all of you on our group session and to help all of you just to spend great time in surrounding great people who wants to get more clarity, understanding, deep connection with yourself, and to set the best goals for yourself in this year, and how to achieve this, to get a blueprint how you can achieve these goals. So we are so excited. We invite you all, and please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and see you in next episode. Thank you so much, Margarita.
Thank you so much, Elena, for hosting it. Thank you.